So in today's video, I want to share with you where to get your credit score and report and where not to get it. Because online right now, you can find companies that will offer you a free credit report and score, but they are a bit of a ripoff in my opinion. And I'm going to explain to you why that is. So free credit report companies, I'm not going to use any names, but you can do a Google search and you'll find some. So in Canada, there are two companies that provide, main companies that provide credit data. And there's Equifax and there's TransUnion. And I talk about this in my other video. And financial institutions are not required to report to both. They can report their data to Equifax or TransUnion or both, but they don't have to. So if you want to get a copy of your credit report for free, both companies will allow you to mail in or fax in a request, and they will mail you your report. So it takes a little bit of time, but you can actually get it by mail. And that is, the cost of that is absolutely free. But it's important to be aware of that is only your report. And your report is simply the information they use to get your score. So it would have your credit checks, it would have what you have for debts and your balances. If you've been late, you'll see all that information. You will not get your 3-digit score with a free report. If you want to get your report instantly, so no score again, this same thing here, you can, at both companies, it's $14.95 at Equifax, and it's $14.95 at TransUnion to get your report. If you want to get your credit score and report at Equifax, it's $23.95, and currently at TransUnion, it's $22.90. So this will give you the 3-digit score and the report, and let's say your score was 700, which by the way is a great score. You'd get that if you purchase this. So how do these companies work that give you the free credit reports? So there are companies out there that will give you, which is true, for $0, they will give you your score and report. And if you look at here, well, both of these companies will sell it to you, so that seems like a pretty good deal. But it actually isn't, because you also, at the same time, you are subscribing to credit monitoring. Credit monitoring. And credit monitoring is, there's a few things it does, but essentially what credit monitoring, anytime someone goes to apply for credit, there's a credit check, and if someone is basically a protection from identity theft. If someone pretends to be you and goes out and applies for credit, you will get notified that that someone has been messing with your credit. So it's a pretty good service. But what they charge for that is $29.95 a month. Which you think, oh, okay, well I get the free credit report and then I get this credit monitoring. But wait, if you really wanted credit monitoring, you can go directly to Equifax and you will pay $14.95 a month. You can go directly to TransUnion and pay $14.95 a month, and that's an ongoing cost. So the thing about these free credit companies, they typically only use TransUnion data. So they're taking this information here, marking it up, and then selling it to you for $29.95. Now, my opinion of credit monitoring is that if you are concerned about your identity and you want to protect your credit, the best thing to do is you want to monitor both. Because, like I said, some institutions use TransUnion, some use Equifax. You don't know if somebody's going to steal your identity if they're going to use Equifax or TransUnion. And it's kind of like you're standing on a train track and you're looking for the train in only one direction. I think that if you want to have it, you should get both. And the only way to get both is actually to buy both directly from Equifax and directly from TransUnion. And as it turns out, that would still be a better deal than buying it from the free credit reporting companies. So if you have questions on credit and where to get your credit score, please send me an email to scott@scottpeckford.ca, and I'd be happy to answer that.